With this in mind, I'm Jules, your Southwest Savage for WhatCulture.com, and these are 10 video games designed to totally screw with you. Number 10. Left 4 Dead's AI Director. Valve's 4-player zombie first-person shooter is the benchmark on which all other undead co-op shooters are based. Tight level design, easily identifiable characters, and solid gunplay mechanics all wrapped up in a game that rewards cooperation and teamwork. Not running off, Steve! Orchestrating everything behind the scenes is a concept known as the AI Director, who in this case clearly hates you. If it thinks you're having an easy ride, it'll spawn more and more enemies until you start to feel the pinch, and occasionally it'll throw you a bone, placing health items and projectiles into the mix, but mostly it feels like the director just wants you to suffer. It even goes so far as to change the map, blocking entrances and forcing you to take alternative paths to reach your destination. And if it does that in a simple video game, imagine how malicious artificial intelligence will be when it finally takes over the world Skynet style. Number 9. Silent Hill Shattered Memories psychologically reads you. Now, there's a warning at the very beginning of Silent Hill Shattered Memories. This video game psychologically profiles you as you play. It gets to know who you really are and then uses this information to change itself. It uses its knowledge against you, creating your own personal nightmare. This game plays you as much as you play it. Well, at least the game's being honest about its intent, and you know what, I actually feel quite sorry for it having to untangle whatever's going on inside my bald head. Anyway, the site profile then proceeds to observe your actions within the game, altering the storyline, enemy appearances, and even the game's ending depending on how you played. Spending too much time staring at an NPC's breasts or hunting down trivial objects will influence your experience, as will the answers you give during psychological evaluations that pop up within the game. It all leads the player to feel that every interaction is being judged, and it gives the impression that the devs are just pointing and laughing at you somewhere out in the darkness. Number 8. Metal Gear Solid Psycho Mantis owns your console. Mr. Mantis and his telekinetic trickery are featured a few times in our lists, and for good reason. He's a fourth wall breaking bondage baddie who surprised many a players on meeting him for the first time. He uses every trick in the book to fool gamers, from making your controller rumble to forcing you to pop your controller into the second port to apparently shutting down your TV altogether. But it went so much deeper than that, as Mantis was able to read your memory card, and he could embarrass you about the number of saves you've made up to that point, or even tell you what other games you enjoyed playing. It's a truly odd moment and leaves you feeling glad that it was just your memory card and not your search history. Number 7. Alien Isolation purposely messes with your plans. If the Alien movies taught us anything, it's that artificial intelligence is not your friend. And guess what? That's just as true in Creative Assembly's Alien Isolation. There are actually 2 types of AI running in Alien Isolation at once. One controls the alien itself, while another overall AI director controls pretty much everything else. And while the alien is never allowed to air quotes cheat, that is that the director doesn't tell it exactly where you are, it does give the xenomorph a few hints about your general location. Couple this with the fact that the director can make fair guesses as to where you're going next or what you're going to do, and it boils down to the fact that you're actually fighting 2 foes at once. The director has the power to send the xenomorph to zones knowing that it'll spawn just ahead of your destination, or in rooms where you'll find the next objective, just to make sure that your life aboard the Sevastopol is entirely as tricky as possible. Number 6. Eternal Darkness turns you insane. One of the core mechanics of Nintendo's underrated gem Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem is whatever happens, don't go insane. Which, you know, sounds easy, but unless you're absolutely never going to play this game, which is actually the easiest way to stay sane, then you're going to have to fight against the game's sanity effects. Maybe you'll die, maybe you'll shrink, maybe your entire inventory has disappeared and your character can't move because the controller isn't connected. Whatever's going on, confusion is the order of the day. The game will even skew camera angles and decrease the volume because apparently insanity is a lot like accidentally sitting on a remote control. What's worse is when the game starts messing with your screen. Much like Metal Gear Psycho Mantis, Eternal Darkness can seemingly turn off your TV, crash the game, or even tell you that it's deleted all of your save files. Now that is really scary. Number 5. Black and White 2 whispers your name. Julian. Did you just hear that? Did Black and White 2 just really whisper my name? Yeah, it actually did. That's because Lionhead's God Sim has a clever little function that could scan your computer for recognised names, and if your Windows registered name was on a preloaded list, then prepare to be freaked out. The game never made a big deal about this, and some gamers didn't even realise it was happening, but it completely caught off guard those who heard ghostly whisperings of their own name and just made them wonder, God, did I just imagine that? Number 4. Batman Arkham Asylum crashes your computer. Superhero simulator Batman Arkham Asylum is just about the greatest comic book game ever made, but even old Bats and the player controlling him isn't immune from a little mind melting from time to time. It apparently comes out of nowhere. One moment you're dark knighting about when suddenly the screen flickers and blurs and pixelated blocks coat the screen. From there the game will restart, only now you're playing as the Joker, hustling the Cape Crusader into the asylum where, to be honest, he really belongs. Thankfully, Rocksteady added a little clue that this was supposed to happen, as an on-screen hint reads, use the middle stick to dodge Joker's gunfire. The middle stick that doesn't exist, you mean? Well played, developers. Number 3. Shenmue 2 wants you to fail QTEs. In Shenmue and its sequel, QTEs are a mainstay mechanic, typically when chasing down enemies or beating them up, so over time it primes players to act fast. It happens so often, in fact, that you'll probably end up just hitting the corresponding button without even thinking about it. However, that all changes in Shenmue 2 when you visit a mysterious barber who can aid you in your quest. Stay calm, he says, drawing a cutthroat razor. Then the familiar frantic beeping sound, so you do what you've done hundreds of times before. You press A as quickly as you can, and you fail even faster. The game never really explains why, and you think that maybe you didn't hit it quick enough, so you do it again, and you fail again. What you actually need to do is listen to the barber and ignore every instinct you have to, I don't know, play the game in the same way you've been doing for countless hours before. It's a dick move, but also pretty brilliant. Number 2. Dead Space 3 lets you think your friend is mad. Dead Space 3 was, let's just say, very different to the first 2 titles, but it did have one very interesting feature in the form of co-op insanity. Buddy up with a friend and you'll both be having very different experiences. That's because player 2 takes control of a mentally damaged military man who sees reminders of his broken past everywhere he goes. Creepy toy soldiers, the bloodied faces of past comrades and enemies, nothing is what it seems. On the other side, player 1 sees the game world exactly as it's meant to be. This ensues howls of "Did you just see that?" while player 1 confusingly says, "See what?" And number 1, The Prisoner wants you to reveal your secrets. Loosely, oh so very loosely based on the TV show of the same name, The Prisoner was an adventure game for the Apple II. The setup's pretty much the same as the TV show. You're an intelligence agent who's kidnapped and confined to the island because you know things the authorities want to know. The rules of the game are infuriatingly simple. You're given a 3-digit code, don't tell anyone what that code is. The computer, meanwhile, will use every trick it can to obtain that information, and that includes falsifying a system crash in the hopes that you'll use the code to restore the game. So you go ahead, you pop in the 3-digit code into the command line, and game over. Genius. And that's our list. Subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to visit whatculture.com for daily news and articles. I've been Jules, and I'll speak to you soon.
As we move forward into more incredible realms of gaming, everything is getting better. Graphics, storylines, prices, and profits. Even VR in the console market is starting to find a footing. However, digging deeper into the conventions of modern gaming unearths some inner demons. Questionable mechanics, bare-bones titles ready to be bloated with paywall DLC, and of course, microtransactions. Sometimes the industry take their consumer base for granted, treat us like fools. But we can see past your bugs, your glitches, your actions tainting the name of modern video games. I'm Rich from What Culture, and here are 10 annoying things that are ruining modern gaming. Number 10. Specialist vision modes. Assassin's Creed brought many good things to the table over the course of its run, but also brought us Eagle Vision, an X-ray-esque mechanic that allowed the player to differentiate between goodies and baddies from afar. Since then, it's been cropping up in other AAA titles such as The Last of Us, Hitman, Tomb Raider, Batman Arkham games, and even Far Cry Primal. Batman's inclusion at least makes sense since he's up to his nads in gadgets, but the others don't appear as justified. Used sparingly, the mechanic would be a welcome addition in the bleakest of times, but since you can use it whenever, it's as if the publisher has no faith in our ability to solve our own problems. Number 9. Paying money to boost stats. Many titles utilize some kind of microtransaction system, thankfully not always in an obtrusive way. Overwatch and the upcoming Quake Champions microtransaction formula is purely for cosmetic items, but if it stands for more than goofy hats, you get pay to win. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was the first COD title to introduce microtransactions in the form of cosmetics, weapon camos, and dabbing. But eventually, weapons were added into the mix. Now some of the most powerful weapons come from supply drops. Sure, you can grind and get the necessary currency, but it's a longer process in comparison to dropping a few real-life bucks on virtual items. Not everyone can or will spend real money on crates, further dividing those with the good weapons and those with the bad ones. Let's see how World War II's multiplayer fares. Number 8. Arrows telling you exactly where to go. Getting lost in Minecraft was a bitch. You had to get your bearings, keep exploring and hope you find your way. Today, however, you can't get lost. You get a honking grey arrow pointing you in the right direction. In the case of Grand Theft Auto or Just Cause 3, having a GPS makes sense, but navigation being incorporated into something like the BioShock series was simply patronising. Not exactly being linear nor open world, why not let your players explore what they can of Rapture or Columbia rather than keep them on the straight and narrow? Number 7. Automatic full health recovery. You've just taken a barrage of bullets to the face. Plan? Sit in a corner and suck your thumb until the raspberry jam is cleared. Now you're ready for more pain! Regenerating health denies any real sense of jeopardy. The number of times I've just dropped to prone and waited it out after taking a missile to the jaw have been, well, too many. I'm not saying every title should reintroduce health kits, but regenerating 100% of your health every time just seems ludicrous. Regenerating a portion back and having to manually heal to get back up to speed would make more sense. Number 6. Auto-aim. Helicopters, airstrikes, and Metal Gear Solid bosses are perfectly entitled to the ability to shoot an apple from your head from 16 light-years away. But the player having the ability to aimbot their opponents, that's a step too far. The biggest culprit here is Grand Theft Auto, as gunplay is a core mechanic. Lining up shots from behind cover and managing a clean headshot without effort is a crime against gaming. Where's the challenge? Where's the skill? Auto-aim can be toggled however, but by default it's set to on, and you'll want to keep it that way for Battlefield, Far Cry 4 or GTA Online. The Last of Us, Max Payne 3 and Gears of War go to show that console shooters don't need auto-aim, so switch it off, why don't you? Number 5. Putting once unlockable content behind paywalls. I grew up playing a crap ton of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Finding the port on Xbox Live Arcade was like Christmas, but discovering the battle part of the equation was walled off as a DLC was like receiving an iPhone box with socks in it. Modern fighting games are the most obvious case, with many titles currently having, or will end up having, more DLC characters available than unlockable ones. Compare that to Tekken Tag Tournament, where 15 more characters were up for grabs by game progression alone. Number 4. QuickTime events. Yeah, but they're cinematic. Yes, as are 30 FPS cat games. When Shenmue showed a game could rely solely on QuickTime events, it was seen as a cinematic marvel. Whereas 18 years down the line, cinematic was another way of saying not interactive. They're not all bad when used sparingly. God of War uses them only occasionally, and it makes for a good novelty now and again, but overuse removes any feeling of independent input, and more like the kicking equivalent of Guitar Hero. The simple truth is, QuickTime events are killing what could be great games. So press F to pay your respects. Number 3. Incomplete early access games. Not so much for the console players watching, but early access games have been brought about on good intentions, but have been abused no end. The idea of getting constant feedback throughout development sounds like a foolproof way to get a game perfect upon release, but some devs have taken it upon themselves to release a title in early access and leave it there. Don't think players haven't taken notice. One Reddit user rallied players together to bombard the DayZ early access page on Steam with negative reviews in response to it reaching over 1,000 days in early access. Some titles in early access are looking promising to get a 1.0 release within a reasonable time frame, such as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but some still lurk around using the early access mantra to do nothing about their game's owies. Number 2. Publishers being afraid to take risks. Remasters are this generation's answer to exclusives, and it makes financial sense. Many games from previous generations hold up very well today, especially with a little facelift. It's safe and at a lower cost in comparison to creating a game from the ground up. But it's killing innovation and creativity on the AAA side. Sequel after remaster after reboot. The reluctance in offering original content is something one would assume would take a chunk out of profits. But if we keep embracing and subsequently funding the rinse and repeat nature of AAA franchises, originality will be left to the indie developers who aren't always given the time of day. And number 1, gamers. Say what you want about video game advertising being subconscious brainwashing, but our procedure of jumping on every sparkly new bandwagon irrelevant of our response to the previous title further fuels the vicious circle in which AAA gaming exists. Didn't like Assassin's Creed Syndicate? No problem, wash your hands of the franchise. Wait, Egypt. Sign me up. We as gamers are a vocal yet inactive demographic. When did we last band together to boycott practices we all agree are not acceptable in our industry? Ubisoft's rinse and repeat, EA and Activision's fetish for paywalls and $1.29 loot boxes bullshit. Stand up and make your voices heard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'ma go grind for Liquid Divinity on Black Ops 3. And that's our list. Anything else irritating you about the current generation of video games? Let us know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. News, lists, and articles await over on whatculture.com, and if you're in dire need of pressing F to pay the respects, then do so over on Twitter. I'm Rich from whatculture.com, and I'm gonna go and find more DLC I haven't bought yet.
Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Playing fucking Ninja Warriors.
I'll be Ninja this time. He's 6'8". Holy crap.
Wow.
That's a big dude.
I was just looking up some footage of the arcade version.
Damn.
Dang. There's a triple screen arcade brawler. You guys are in the center. And then you got two screens to the left or right of you that show, like, people coming, which I guess is supposed to be like, oh, you're a ninja, you've got crazy enhanced senses. You can see people so far away. I mean, that's just my interpretation.
And that's probably pretty close to what it was.
But man, it's so not this.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's very different than
what
this
is it,
game.
7 years apart?
Yeah, the original was 1987, right?
Yes.
So this is 94.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's just like completely different.
Look at me just punching monkeys out of the sky.
Get out of here! You don't even need those fucking nunchucks. I bet your arms could be nunchucks, dude.
Damn.
Whoa, dude!
I know, this is pretty rad.
He's fucking dope.
Monkeys. Jeez, dude!
Fucking poof, 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 poof.
This guy's great.
Dude, fuck yeah. I love Kunoichi, but I love me some Ninja. Is that what his name is?
Yeah, it's his name.
They should have just made the girl's name Warrior.
Damn. Yeah, right.
Dude,
Well,
look at
that's very helpful.
I wonder what the fucking goal was for the, because they could just be ninjas, but why'd they have to make them cyborgs? In the original one, it was like, they just could have been ninjas.
Well, I think the idea was that, like, the ninjas that they sent to overthrow this regime were killed, and they weren't getting the job done, so they needed to create fucking robot ninjas. What an awesome idea. No wonder I love this shit.
Oh man. I just love the idea of that, like, in the future, in the not so distant future, robots will surpass man, and it's just like, we are totally not there yet.
Yes.
Like, you imagine a situation where it's like, these guys weren't good enough, so we built robots to finish the job, and it just fucking just cuts to like Osimo, like falling over.
Yeah, totally.
And like the weird fucking Japanese robots, they're just like, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, I just love the single punch. Like,
Oh, dude, you can't even punch the robo, man.
yeah, what do I do?
You gotta throw him. Or throw him into him. Nice.
Or use that blaster, son.
Or throw him, dude. Even your fucking...
Ah, he's throwing me!
Even your sweet steel robot nunchuck can't do anything. Wait, is that energy? That E? Is that health? Yeah,
Yes, it is. Good,
fuck yeah.
good job.
Dude, I just figured, you know, since you're a robot,
Yeah. Maybe
Just-
you need some of that sweet energy.
yeah, you gotta, like,
Punch.
recharge.
Punch! 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 Punch. This is so satisfying.
If you're having a bad day one day, just load up Ninja Warriors for the SNES.
Who wants this?
Get
Who
some
wants it?
sweet
Oh,
punches
oh.
off.
Make some room for this guy. Oh!
Hello! I'm Mr. Chainsaw.
Ow!
I'll give you 3 guesses as to why they call me that.
Damn, this dude is.
Mr. Chainsaw.
Damn!
How'd you do that dash?
I don't know. I wish I. Oh, okay.
That's fucking dope.
It is, but it needs time to.
Get him.
Oof,
Oh.
okay, maybe I
Is
can.
there a
get
way
him.
you can avoid that?
There we go.
Oh my god, your punch is so strong.
Ow.
It's like not even fair.
It's stronger than his chainsaw. Ow.
Ooh, he's got some distance though.
Yeah, he's very hard to get near. Uh-oh. Ow.
Ooh, uh-oh.
How do I get near this guy?
I think you gotta dash into him, dude.
I can't. My dash takes too long to load up.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Oh, God, he
Oh.
covers so much of the screen.
Ah, dude.
All right, one more time
Your
with this.
exoskeleton is huge.
Thank you for noticing. If they can just build you 6'8", then why not? Oh well. Yes. Yes.
Are you gonna try out Kamaitachi?
No. I want to be big ass ninja again. He's fun.
You just wanna punch things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
This looks nice.
Oh man, it's too bad.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Nah.
Dang.
That would be dope.
That would. Yeah.
Get him. Yeah. He's like, no, please don't punch me. Ah!
It's pretty great.
Not his steel demon robot punch.
Yup.
Yeah, save your blaster for Chainsaw Man.
Oh no, it doesn't run out. It just takes a while to recharge.
Oh. I see.
Monkey jump, monkey punch.
Even your stance is just like, what?
Yeah, it really is.
Fucking go? Bring it on. What do you fucking think? He's got like sweet sneakers on.
I lead with the forearm.
Well, yeah, it's because
How?
it's like you want to be like the cover of a book, you know? Present what is the truth about you. Whoa, what the fuck was that? That was
I don't know,
awesome!
That was awesome. Holy crap.
There's probably so many moves you're missing out on.
I don't know, I'm pressing all the buttons. Yeah, this is pretty great.
So like up and punch, is that a thing?
Whoops, that's the blaster.
Like if you press up and punch,
Hold
does
on,
that do anything?
let me get. Nope.
So what's the dash? Or maybe if you like jump and then punch like right away.
Dash is. Oh, nice.
Look at that shit.
Oh,
Dude.
okay. I'm starting to get it.
This game is dope.
Yeah, it is fun.
It is fucking dope.
This deserved a lot more love than it got.
Yeah, man. It's probably like late cycle, 94? Like the PlayStation was already out by then.
Yeah, that's probably why. Oops.
Nice. It's probably got a lot of rentals though. Slash him. Yeah. Fucking idiots.
What are your feelings on punch?
What are your feelings on sweet robot nunchucks? Like they have like spikes on the end.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal actually. Punch.
I wish there was a sweet nunchuck combo you could just do forever.
Me too. I wish that was the case for life.
I mean, it is if you have a ton of stamina.
Yeah, I've never been able to swing a nunchuck around like the masters do.
Oh, dude, it's easy.
Is it?
Yeah. I could teach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the way Dr. Sung does?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he knows better moves than I do. For sure.
How long would it take to get that good?
Oh, it's to get as good as Dr. Sung?
Uh-huh. To get to Sung levels.
I don't know. Maybe a couple weeks.
Holy crap, is that all?
Yeah, it's really not that difficult.
Oh, you son of a monkey bitch.
And they're fun too. They're fun to just like dick around with.
Yes, jump into the bloods.
I mean, to get like Bruce Lee good, probably like a couple months.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would have thought years.
Nah, man. I mean, it's just practice. mean, you won't be able to fight with him. You'll be
Look
able
at
to.
this fucking game.
No. 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 Yes? No.
Oh, it's the best.
They just keep coming forever, dude.
I'm having the time of my
Oh,
life.
I'm so glad.
No, I never felt this way before.
Get him.
Yes, I swear, it's the truth.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
And I owe
Fuck
it
him up.
all to you.
Give him the grab. Give him the grab, bro.
Oh, trying.
Ooh, he got you right in the kneecaps.
Yeah. Got a little blaster action though.
Oh, there goes his head.
Good.
You don't have laser powers
Nice head.
now.
Think I'll take it.
Oh my god. Throw him at him. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Enjoy.
Oh my god. Everybody explodes. Is everybody a cyborg in this world?
I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
No, I don't think these guys are cyborgs.
Wait, what's the difference between a cyborg and an android?
Android, I believe, is completely robotic.
And then is that just a robot?
And ow. Cyborg is like
It's a half.
a cybernetic organism.
Half organic tissue.
Oh, that's what fucking cyborg stands for. I never put that together somehow.
Cybernetic
Cybernetic organism.
organism. Oh.
Yep. Just fucking blow your mind?
I bet you could do like the jump dash over him.
Ow.
You know where you like jumped and then kicked him?
Ow.
How'd you do that move?
I don't know. No, I need these guys.
Still don't know?
Believe me, dude, I'm just pushing buttons here. No.
It seemed like you had it figured out earlier.
Well, but it doesn't get over his chainsaw. Yeah.
Well, not the dash, the one where you like jump.
It's the same thing. It's the
Oh,
same
it
button.
is?
Yeah. But you see it kind of like. Oh dang it! I fucking threw him the wrong way.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Nice.
Right?
Whoa, that makes you invincible for a second.
Oh god, there's just not enough guys to throw.
Just punch. Yeah, dude, nice.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Ah, shit.
Ooh.
Oh
No.
man, he's too tough, dude.
No.
Gonna have to study up on this game in my own time. But in the meantime, next time on Game Grumps, something a little different.
Yeah, boy.
We love you. Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Excuse me. That was fun.
Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Ho, 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 subscribers, it's your boy, Black Chris Kringle. And today, I have for you the gift that keeps on giving. Chlamydia. But, aside from that, I've also got these people apparently doing really stupid shit on camera. Now, I've never seen one of these videos. It is called When People Go Full Retard. Number 6 is by People Are Idiots. Love this guy's uploads. He makes great freaking videos. You guys want to watch the original video, as you know, we're probably not going to be able to make it all the way through because we enjoy to motor mouth so much. The link is going to be in the description down below if you want to watch the entire thing yourself without my commentary over at the top of it, because we're probably going to be missing a bunch of parts in it. realize about people are idiots. Lego.
Like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb. And my dick has also went totally numb.
Yeah, nigga, you might, my suggest seeing a doctor, but more than that, a psychologist. Like, I can understand doing it. Like, everyone has went ham on their own genitalia before. Like, everyone's done, men, women, cats, dogs, everyone's done that shit before. But to tell people, and not only tell people, but to tell hundreds of thousands of people, that shows a serious lack of self-care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different when I do it. I'm just fucking weird. But come on, man. You can't, no.
Even bitch ass wanna talk bossed up ass rapo, bitch, you had just bought these. And look at this thing. You just bought these panties here, they crusty. You just bought them panties there with the stain. You just bought these panties here with the stain.
Oh, why is it green? Why is the pussy stain green? Oh!
With the stain. You just...
Oh, what is that? Is she shit out of her vagina? Oh, what? Oh, no! 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 God, jeez, why is the shit stain in the front? You're not supposed to have shit streaks in the front? This bitch poops out of her pussy. That is so unattractive. I'm crying. No!
About these panties here with the stain. These hoes crusty with an odor. These hoes crusty with stains. Look, girl, pussy discharging, bitch. Look, what? Oh, okay. What? You just, so I guess you just buy all these panties. I guess you just buy all that. Girl, you got all your shit over here posted up in somebody else's closet. Your baby shit and everything. Bitch, you wanna play? You wanna play? Let go.
Bruh, I wonder what that chick did to him to get him to freaking out her so goddamn bad, man. Just shitting on this chick, yo. God damn.
चलो अब करो
It's that little nigga from The Grudge that makes the cat noises. Because there's only a ghost could do that. Really, nigga?
Nope. Oh, my bad. Nope.
Really, nigga?
What the fuck? He's going nuts?
Do a barrel roll.
Fuck you!
No, 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 no.
Hurry up.
Can't touch that shit.
Got my money. Let's go.
No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch that hoe my fuck me.